friends, welcome back to another pre-filmed video. Today I am going to be doing a much requested bullet journal haul video, which is realistically just showing you the bullet journal supplies that I have that I use for my bullet journal. This is pretty much the typical stuff that anybody would use for their first bullet journal. I went and invested in some nicer materials, but you could use whatever you have lying around. Any blank or dotted or grid papered or lined papered notebook and any utensils you have lying around your house. I just invested in some of the stuff that I knew would work best for me. Let's get into it. I'm always going to start off by introducing my journal, which is the Lustrum 1917 edition of bullet journal. It is an A5 dotted grid hardcover journal. The color emerald, I linked it in my last video where I did a flip through of this, so that'll be linked in the cards. This is the journal that I use for everything. I have all of my spreads in here, and I should probably fill this in. Un momento, por favor. Filled that in now. So yeah, that is my journal that I use. This is the only journal I've ever used. I started using a lined paper journal from the dollar store before this and kind of just fell in love with bullet journaling, so I invested in this big guy. Now I'm going to show you the supplies that I use with my bullet journal, what I use to create my spreads and everything. Keep everything that I use for this bullet journal in this Mermaid Hair Don't Care pencil case. One of my bullet journal essentials is pens, and like I said, I keep things in that pencil case. These are the pens that I invested in when I first started bullet journaling. These are typically the 5 that I use, right? Yeah, those are the 5 colors that I use mostly, and then these I just use as accent colors, or I use them for when I'm doing school and I need different colors to label things. These are the Staedtler Triplus Fineliners, and I think they're like a 0.4 or 0.5 tip. They're really fine tipped, and so they make for really fine tipped like lines in my book. I think I want to try to invest in some Tombos, but I stick to those 5 colors, so I would want to pick something similar in that range when I'm buying Tombos. Another essential in my bullet journal pencil case kit is whiteout tape. Yeah, this is just a dollar store brand, but whiteout tape has become my best friend because originally I was using washi tape to white out things. Can't tell that there's whiteout under it once you've written on it, so that's what I like about that, as opposed to an actual whiteout. Another thing I use are these things, Flaggett Post-it notes. This bullet journal comes with 3 different bookmarks, but I feel like there are other pages I need to mark off in my journal. For example, this one marks off my grade tracker, and I had a blue one in there that marked off my master syllabus. And so I use these not only for schoolwork, but for my bullet journal. Another essential that I use are these. These are the Sharpie highlighters with smear guard, and they are the see-through ones so you can see where you're drawing to. These guys I use mainly on my master syllabus, but I assume I could use these as headers if I wanted to, but I think that's what I want to buy the Tombos for. One of the most important things that I have purchased for this bullet journal are rulers. So this is just a normal, I think 15 centimeters. These ones, that's a protractor. This is the one that I typically use because it fits the best in the bullet journal. I invested in a set of rulers because I wanted to make sure that I was making straight lines. And contrary to the belief that people who do bullet journals get all their spreads right in one go, I definitely believe in a pencil and an eraser. Not so much now, but before, when I first started a couple months ago, I was using a pencil and eraser for every single spread I did, regardless of if I had done the spread before, because I just wanted to make sure that my lines were straight. And I'd rather know that they were straight using a pen and a pencil and an eraser rather than doing it in the pen and then having to white out it later. Other pens that I like to use are these ones that I won from NaNoWriMo write-ins last year. They are the Studio Series Microline 0545 millimeters. And they're also really fine tipped. now I only have the black and the red one out. The red actually appears pink. And I don't use them as often, but they would work and they don't bleed through. And neither do these. Another pen that is less expensive than these or the Tombos that I have used in the past is the Papermate Flair, which is also a felt tip, plain tip, very thin tip even though it looks thick, marker style pen. I've actually been using these for years, but a lot of people are just finding out about them now. It's the Pilot Frixion Ball erasable pens that has this eraser on the end. The other one is the Papermate Replays. They also are erasable. And the last thing in my bullet journal haul / supplies video that I use a lot is washi tape. These are the two washi tapes I use. They're very fitting to my bullet journal color scheme. They're both blue. This one is a sparkly star patterned, which doesn't like to stick very well. And this one I got in the Novel Editions box, and it's blue Tiffany gold polka dots. My only other resource and thing that I use is YouTube. I use YouTube a lot for ideas. So yeah, that is pretty much everything I use on a daily when it comes to my bullet journal. That is it for this video, you guys. If you want to see more bullet journal videos, comment down below what you think I should be filming. I don't know what my next video is going to be, but whatever it is, I'll see you guys in that one. Bye! Thank you for watching my video. Hope that you really enjoyed the show. Hit the subscribe button down below and go and read some books.